Hey everybody, I'm Cheat Freak, and welcome to part 3 of Crazy Machines. In this video we're going to be doing 52 through, I think, 70 something. This is going to be a longer part, probably, unless I try to go quickly here. So I'll try to pick up the pace so this video doesn't take 40 years, but this is an annoying puzzle if I recall. Basically, you're supposed to figure out that you can put the magnet here. When I was a kid, I just didn't know you could do that. There was just nothing... This didn't seem like an obvious solution to me at all back then, and it still isn't really that obvious today. So we need to power this. This is powering this, and push down here that needs to be hit. Basically, the problem is this thing, no matter which way you connect this, you'll end up having this on a switch, which will turn this light off, which is bad, so... We do... connect this thing, I think of this thing, right? That should do the trick, right? Yes, it does. And you have to grow the flowers, that's it. Here. Oh, this puzzle, I remember this one too. This one you put like a magnet somewhere around, like here, maybe? You don't need dynamite. You do need the dynamite, actually. You need the dynamite right here. Right here. I'm gonna put it so that the wick lit as soon as possible. And then we put a ball here. And the hope, at least, is that the ball will hit this lever with enough force. What is this thing called, anyway? A seesaw. Okay, I'm just gonna continue on that. The hope is that the lever hits the ball hits the lever with enough force to activate gun or crossbow, and that will fire the arrow at the balloon and pop it right as it's above the ball. And unfortunately, as you can see, it didn't quite work out for me there. I think I just need to adjust the map. Permanent magnet attracts elements of iron. This is a blowtorch and light element. Whoa, that thing behaved very strangely. I think that the magnet needs to be maybe just a little bit closer almost. Maybe if I put it closer, it'll attract it a little less. These magnets are very finicky. I mentioned this in an earlier part, but they really just work in whatever fashion they feel like. By putting it like back here, we just need to pull the balloon a little bit, the cage in the balloon a little bit so it doesn't get stuck on this trunk here. That's really the only thing you have to do. There we go. Caught the billiard ball, as it's called, or a pool ball if you're like me. Don't really care about weird Europeanism. We don't need these. Need this, this. This. The reason we need this is because of the puzzle in my head because I did it yesterday. Hooray for failed recordings making future videos faster. And we just connect up things with belts. That'll push the balls when you go. Oh, this puzzle. This one's kind of funny. Basically, you just gotta put a ball, make it so the ball falls in the domino. This one will fall down and hit this one. At least that's the hope. Right. A little bit more. This. Yeah, there we go. And now we just need one right here, one right here, one like right here. Well, I mean, that kind of worked, but that's not what I wanted to do. I want this to be here so that the domino will hit it backward. I mean, well, that was somewhat effective. I guess I could just put an extra domino. Like, what? Well, I mean, I don't know if this will work now, but... Yeah, there we go. That does it. One of the things I always find silly about this is when it's like, oh, you just gotta put the element there. Like, it doesn't... It's such a dumb... Like, it's just a dumb puzzle, you know what I mean? Like... I've always found that to be really silly. Stuff like that. But, it is what it is, I guess. This is another easy puzzle. Just this. To build a balloon platform for this, weight here. Carry the weight above the ball. Ball activates it. I think the plan is, yep, pretty much exactly the same. This one's easy. This is another one of those, like, why would they even, like, make a puzzle like this? But, yeah, this is another one of those, like, just, like, bam, a bunch of magnets. Like, hope the bucket doesn't fall on the scissors. Like, it's like, I don't know. It is what it is, I suppose. Ah, there it is. Yeah, because scissors can snip fuses, which is uncommonly used mechanic. This puzzle. We need to do a bomb or a dynamite here, a dynamite here, a dynamite here, and put one dynamite. Actually, I think this one needs to be a bit closer, and then we just need to sound the alarm. This one is funny because you don't actually even need to do anything. You just... oh wait, you actually, I think you need to... Oh yeah, I do believe... I don't even need to... This one can be stupid, and I don't know why it sometimes is, but this one can be pretty stupid sometimes. Yeah, for some reason this one just doesn't always work. Just gotta finick around with the weight here until you get a good whack on the ball there. Or there we go. I wonder what the plan is. I wonder if the plan still works. Yes, it does. Alright then, This is easy. We just gotta put these little levers, saws, here, and pop the balloon once it gets low enough. Simple, but functional. And the billiard balls need to go into that little area below. I'll snuff out the candle. This one's like just... Wow, there we go. That was... See, there you go, you just... oh, but get lucky, really? Really? I wonder what the plan is for this one. Oh, wow, there's like ropes and... See if this actually works for them. Yeah, it does. I just did it with less stuff. Huh. This one. Or called a box immediately falls and lands on the second compare, so you don't thing. First compare. Have one of these. Battery. Need to... Wait, we need to power this one and this one. We don't need. Do we need the cogs? I don't recall. I think we do need the cogs. We need to power this. Yeah. Wait, we don't have enough bands. Oh, right, we don't need... Oh, okay, I know. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Hi, my dragon select thing. I'm gonna power the generator directly without any cogs involved. This. There we go. Simple enough. This one. Oh, this one. This one baffled me for a long time. And the reason is basically this tennis ball bounces exactly enough times to keep the light off, but you actually don't need it to be on for very long. And the reason you don't need it to be on for very long is because you're going to power the motor here. With this, we're going to actually electricity here. Well, and we're going to power, see, this thing is a switch, a rotational switch. Whenever these two make contact, it activates, and when it doesn't, it doesn't. And the reason we need to do this is, I forget why we need to do it, but it'll all make sense in a second. The goal is to get the buckets thing sitting next to the box, which these two balls will gladly help with. And yeah, as we can see, the motor is only powered for a second, but it's enough to get. So, how you do it? This one, very slight. That'll do. And then we need to. I always put like a gear here. I don't know about the rest of these. I don't even know what we need. We just need to get the balloon out of the box. Closer. cool. Then we just power the two. Of course, I'm rotating it the wrong way. Why wouldn't I be? This one's rotating the wrong way too. Wouldn't it be? There we go. This one. Oh, okay, this is it. Just put a block here, and we put a block here, and we make this one fall. Not a very tough one. This one. When I was a kid, this experiment really was one of the ones I got stuck on for several days. And the reason why is because of a single unique use of balloons that I didn't figure out until I looked at it. Because I didn't actually know about the solutions document when I was a kid, because it's not like the game came with all the solutions. I had to like go online. And I didn't have internet as a kid. But the way that you're supposed to solve this one is, first you take a single upside down balloon and you put it down here. And you put two upright balloons, this. And then you take ropes, and you don't connect them directly to the weight below, you crisscross like this. And the result is, this middle balloon gets stuck in between these two and helps carry these weights up. And I never figured that out. That was like brain death for me as a child. I just did not have the mental capacity to just figure that out. That's why I got stuck on Puzzle 68 for a very long time. Well, gladly, the internet exists and I was able to find a solution for it. And all we need here is, once both weights are over here enough, go to the right, that should work out nicely. We just need to pop one of the balloons, because once one of the balloons pops, the one balloon in the middle will get lost, and it won't have enough weight. It won't have enough like pull to actually. Oh, unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. The reason is I just need to do this. Just very slightly tweak it. And be connected with the drive belt. Yeah, drive belt generates a rotating wave with wind influence, vice versa. Let's say waver. Ah, geez. Wait. Still needs to. Right. Okay, let me read this again. Generates a rotating move with wind influence and vice versa. Oh, okay. Some weird English there. There we are. This puzzle. Fox needs to get down there. Oh, okay. I think I see where you go. Alright, so there's some obvious stuff. That's the one of my tips for crazy machines in general is like they only give you so many elements, and there's only so many things that each element can interact with one another. So if they give you cables, wires, ropes, etc., like you can always just like make some assumptions. Like, of course, the rope and this thing are gonna work. It's only two objects on the map that actually, you know, do that. So there you go. You see what I'm talking about now, right? Oh, this is a fun puzzle actually. I remember this one. Now I don't solve this the way that they want you to, because I can solve it with a lot less. And what I mean by that is I just need to. Alright, I need to drive gears. Do that like this. Because gears actually do interact with the objects in the stage. So if these gears, if this weight touches these gears while they're spinning clockwise, like this, these two will be spinning clockwise. Then when it lands, it'll go to the right, which is what I want. Now that I've done that, now I just need to finally tune the positioning of this thing and connect drive belts to this is rotating clockwise, this one's rotating clockwise, I want this clockwise as well. And I want this one over here to rotate clockwise. Well, and then I don't think I'll actually need anything else. Because the weight will be pulling down on the balloon, which will end up above the scissors, which will then allow what I was intending on happening. Move this down. I just need to make sure the weight touches the other belt, the bigger belt. Going to work? Yes, it will. Well. So, this should, in theory, just like that. The balloon where it needs to go. That's not the way you're supposed to solve that one. There's like another for the stuff, but no, it doesn't really actually matter all that much. This one, I just want you to, first things first, do the obvious. Belt, this is the wire. This thing needs to probably be that. This probably, we probably just need to adjust the basketball, right? There we go. Easy peasy. 72. We need to collect the ball in the bucket. Okay, just gonna have to do the obvious stuff first, so... I think I just need to put... I think I always put the balloon here. That pushes the bucket up onto the conveyor. This? You don't want the bucket to... fall, we just want it to stop. Wait. Stop a little later. Yeah, like that. Alright. I don't know what the plan was for that. Oh, there's some crazy now. What is going on with this? Ooh, okay, so you got the balloon, and then we had like a ball hit the scissors. And that's okay. Huh. I wouldn't have thought of that. This one couldn't be more obvious. Flip the weight upside down. I'm gonna just like lower it, wedge it in between these two trunks. Just gonna connect this up because I don't know what happening. And that should be effective enough. I don't remember this one. Fireworks? Well, fireworks... Huh. Okay, well we need to start with the obvious. Connect the rope to this thing. Obviously we need to push this box into this area with the rest of the boxes. Effective. Go ahead and start with this. So what we need to do, get this weight off here so it knocks the. We need to make sure we have a. Need to make sure we can knock the I almost feel like it would be more effective to just and actually no, it's not surprisingly more effective to do that. We need to give lots of extra rope. So like that. Quite particular. There we go. Okay, so we got that to shoot. What happens into the box? Nothing. Alright, well, I mean, we have the fireworks, so maybe we can push the box up with the firework. We have a few. Should do the trick. Now I think we're into it. Should do it. Okay, that's good enough. I do remember this one. This one's just stupid. Watch. Just push the dynamite back with the other balloon and then wait for these to come up. Perhaps after this I'll make a couple of puzzles. Not after this video, but I mean after I've completed all the puzzles in Adventure's Workshop, and maybe new challenges too. I'm not sure when I'll do the puzzle set, or when I'll make puzzles, that is, like, for a video, but perhaps I'll do that. It sounds maybe like a fun idea. Oh, this one. I think this is actually the last puzzle of this video, if I recall. And the way you're supposed to do this is actually funny. I never thought of it. But you're supposed to put the weight up here and like have this thing get pulled. Which snuffs out one of these candles. I've never done it that way. The way I always figured out how to do it is to get the bucket kind of wedged in a precarious location right here. And I connect this. And then when this bomb goes off, it pops the balloon and it's fine, but you want this ball. See what happens when this explosion goes off is this ball up here goes faster because it's closer to the explosion. And this one goes slow, and then I need to cable these up, obviously. But you want this switch to get hit. You have to. And what you don't want is the ball, anything to hit that switch down there. So you don't want the weight to hit the switch, you don't want the bucket to hit the switch, you don't want the ball to hit the switch. So the way I figured out was just to catch the ball in the bucket like this. And this is how I did it as a kid too. But the way they want you to do this is a little bit different. Basically, at the start of the experiment, you snuff out the right candle up there with the weight before you have the chance to before it has the chance to light the fuse. I never really put those two and two together in my head, so. Oh, this is actually the last puzzle. I guess there's like two. I don't remember what the last puzzle is then. I'm going to go ahead and say we need to this because we need for both of these to be blowing at the balloon so that the balloon doesn't pop. Takes care of that issue, and then we need to what? We need to connect up the conveyor belt. Somehow. So what? We need this? I think that's going in the opposite direction I need it to. Problematic. Move this here. And I accidentally deleted it. Whoops. Pushing the wrong buttons for the win. And now suddenly this doesn't work. Gonna have to move it just a little closer. Now that should do what I need it to. Now I just need to make sure there's enough like room for the bucket. Like to get up into the spot I need. I just need to get the bucket in this like general area. I don't know if there's anything I can do. That'll do something good for me. As long as the bucket gets into the area it needs. Is that enough? What do I have control over here again? Do I have control over all these gears or just the one? Maybe I just need to go up more. Need to do this. Think. Do this. Wait, this can go up a little higher. As long as the bucket makes it into the area, I'm golden, right? As far as I'm aware, anyway. That should be good. Yeah. That's... And I think I even actually double solved it. Yeah. Okay. And hey, that was the last one. Okay. So, thanks for watching. This has been part 3 of Crazy Machines Inventors Workshop. Hopefully that's that it's not coming out like I'm saying adventures. I'm saying inventors. Which is something I've noticed before when recording this. For some reason it doesn't quite come out right on the recording. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in part 4, where hopefully I'll finish the game, but that's a lot of puzzles, so I may actually do a second split somewhere around 85 or 90 or something, because there's a lot of puzzles, and these ones start to get kind of tough. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.